Hey y'all, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Liliana Joy, and on this channel we focus on body care, especially Bath and Body Works, but also lifestyle here and there. So for today's video, we're going to be focusing on my top 15 Bath and Body Works fragrances. I'm so excited to show you guys what my top 15 are because these are a little bit surprising to me even because like I had no idea that these were my top 15. And also I do look a little bit put together today because usually I look busted up. But I just put like a little bit of effort in. I tried filming a makeup routine video, but that just wasn't it, so I just deleted it. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started. So I hope you guys keep on watching if you are interested in this video. So, as I said, I tried doing a makeup routine video today. That sucked so hard. I literally talked most of it and it was so hard for me to actually do my makeup. So I'm gonna try making one again maybe next week. I have no idea. But today I'm wearing basically like a little bit of like this, whatever this is. I'm wearing like an off the shoulder top. For my lips, I'm wearing this Cinnamon Spice Wet and Wild lipstick. This was like $1.50 from Target. I love this color. I feel like this color suits me really, really well. It goes with my hair, which used to be red. This faded into like the ugliest orange color ever, but it used to be bright red. And then on top of that, I'm wearing the Burt's Bees Lip Shine in Pucker. And then for my eye, which you can see I have like this weird chromatic eyeliner on. For my eyeliner, sorry, I'm trying to get it out. For my eyeliner, I'm wearing this Mariah Supernova Multi-Chrome Gel Liner. It's like a purple to blue kind of eyeliner. I really, really love it. It's so, so pretty. So that's what I'm wearing on my face today. Okay, now let's actually get into the video. So this was so hard to do, to pick all of these different, like, I don't know, it was just so hard. I feel like last time I did this was like 4 months ago, you guys. Last time I did this type of video, it was 4 months ago, and it was hard then, but it's even harder now because I have so many new fragrances in my collection, and I also decluttered a lot of the old fragrances that I had in that video. So it's just a little bit harder now to do my top 15. So I was actually going to try, I was going to make it into a top 20, and then I was like, that's too many. I just want to do 15 because I do have about 80 fragrance mists. So I decided to go and just do a top 15 instead of a top 20. So let's just go ahead and get started with the 15th one. And this is all in order, by the way, so this is really hard. So let's get started with number 15. Number 15 is kind of surprising. This one is Sapphire Moon. I felt like this would be higher up on my list, but there were just so many fragrance mists that I loved. And it was hard to like put this in a specific place because I love this one so, so much. But I just love some other ones more, and it was so hard. But this is number 15. This has notes of Sparkling Pear, Sheer Freesia, and Moonlit Musk. This is a musky, powdery, juicy, sweet pear fragrance. It's not overly musky at all. Do not think of it as like a masculine fragrance because it's honestly not. To me, this is like 20% musk, 20% powdery floral, and 60% pear. So it's definitely very, very pear heavy. But then it has that slight little bit of muskiness and that slight little bit of powdery floral. And it really tones that juicy pear down a little bit. It's just so perfect. This is such a perfect every kind of night fragrance. I'm also going to be going over the dents as well for each of the fragrances, just to show you guys kind of how much I use of these. So for this one, it's about, I'm trying to look at it. Hold up. It's about right here, I would say. So I do use this one quite often. I really love this one. I'm trying not to use it because I just love it so, so much. But I really know that I need to get out of that mindset of trying to save my fragrances. I just need to start using everything up. But I love this one. So that is number 15, Sapphire Moon. Number 14 is Rainbow Wave. This is one that I've been talking about a lot in my past videos. I love this one. I think it's so, so pretty. Unfortunately, I never had the chance to use it because I never had a matching moisturizer, but now I think I have one that will pair really, really well with it. This has notes of Sunny Sangria, Bright Melon, and Misty Waters. This is so gorgeous. I love this one so, so much. So, if you guys don't know what honeydew is, it's a fruit, and basically the more that it ripens, the more that it sweetens up. It's my favorite fruit ever. I love it. And this smells like honeydew with a little bit of sweet aquaticness to it, and then a little tiny like touch of sangria citrusiness. And I love it. I think this is so pretty. I love this one. I cannot wait to, like, it literally brings a smile to my face because I just love this one. And I cannot wait to wear this one during the spring and summer because I love it. It's so, so sweet, but it has this aquatic feel to it. So it's not like, so it's like a little bit of refreshing. So it's not overly sweet. It's a little bit refreshing. And it's just, I love it. It's perfect. So that is number 14, Rainbow Waves. Number 13 is Coconut Pineapple. This has notes of shaved coconut, fresh pineapple, and sugarcane. This one's so sweet. It's just perfect. Again, I love this one. Like, I think these are all really, really nice. This one is just so sweet. It's very, very sweet, sugary, pineapple coconut fragrance. It's very, very true to its name. There's an equal amount of everything for me. It literally smells like shaved coconut, pineapple, and sugar. Like, that's how it smells, exactly what it is. It smells like this snow cone, like a pina colada snow cone. I actually just got pina colada gum. I got pina colada gum recently, like literally yesterday, from Icebreakers. It's actually really good, but this literally smells like a pina colada snow cone. Like, that's how good it smells. It's so sugary. It's perfect. So that's number 13, coconut pineapple. Number 12 is not a surprise. This one's Gingham Fresh. I love this one. This has notes of juicy pear, sparkling clementine, and fresh daisies. Sorry, the notes rubbed off in the back and I was trying to think of it. This is such a gorgeous fragrance. I love it. It's just juicy. It has, oh, I love it so much. I love pear fragrances. Like, I'm just getting really into them now. And this is like, I would say about 70% pear, 30% daisies. I don't really smell any clementine, so that's why I'm just keeping clementine out of like the little percentages that I did, but it's just mostly pear and daisies, and I love it. It's just amazing. The daisies definitely soften the pear down a little bit, so it's not super overly sweet, but it's just a perfect everyday fresh kind of fragrance. Not like a laundry kind of fresh, but just like an everyday fruity fresh, and I love it. So that is Gingham Fresh, number 12. Number 11 is really surprising. This one I feel like should have been higher, but I've just been getting so many new fragrances in my collection that I absolutely love. This is Gingham Vibrant. I know that I used to rave about this. I love this one. I still love this one. But this one actually used to be my number 1 fragrance ever. Like, when this first came out, it was number 1. I loved it. But just now, like, just thinking about it, like, it's just not that girl for me anymore. Like, it's just not that. It's good. It's really, really good. I'm not saying that I lied when I said that it was good, because it's so amazing. There's so many other fragrances that are newer to me and that I just love so much, and that I realized I love more than this one. That's why this one's a little bit lower on the list at number 11, I think. Yeah, it's just a little bit lower, but that's okay because it's still in the top 15, and I still really, really enjoy this fragrance. This has notes of, I forgot the notes. You guys, it's rubbed off in the back, so I have to look at the lotion. Wild blackberries, candy violets, and soft vanilla. Still love it. It's just not as high as before. This one's super sweet. It has this creamy vanilla to it. Very, very juicy blackberry, creamy vanilla. A little bit of powderiness from the violets, and just like that sugariness from the sugared part of the sugared violets. I love this one. Personally, I don't get a lot of florals. I know that some people get like a lot of florals in this one, but I just don't really get that. I love it. It's amazing. I had to put it a little lower. I feel so guilty about that because I used to talk about this all the time as my favorite fragrance, and now I'm just like, it's not my favorite fragrance anymore. But that is Gingham Vibrant at number 11. Number 10 is actually not a surprise. This is Night Blooming Jasmine. I have started to love this one more and more as I keep wearing it. This has notes of jasmine flower, white musk, and apple blossom. This is a subtle, sweet, powdery, everyday kind of fragrance. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love it. This is so good. The description on this literally describes exactly what this smells like. The description is right here. It says, dreamy and subtly sweet with a magnetic floral allure, beautifully intoxicating at any hour. That's literally what it is. It's so perfect. It's sweet, it's floral, but it's not overly heavy. Like, it's just a perfect, subtle fragrance, and I love this one so much. As you can see, I've used about half of it so far, which is insane. I just love this. I love it. I got this in 2022 as an online exclusive because I think this is from 2021. But anyways, that is number 10, Night Blooming Jasmine. I forgot to go over the dents for Gingham Vibrant and Gingham Fresh. We're going to go and do that really quickly. So for Gingham Vibrant, this bottle is down to right about here. But I do have a mini that's about halfway gone, so just keep that in mind. And then Gingham Fresh, this bottle is down to right about here. But I also do have a mini that I finished up, so keep that in mind as well. So that's pretty much the dents for those. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to number 9, which is really surprising because I did not think that I'd like this one as much as I do. This is actually my fragrance of the day. Cozy Vanilla Bourbon. You guys, I have been loving this. I have no idea why, because I actually forgot that it existed in my collection. But ever since I finished up Vanilla Bean Noel and I brought this to my front of my collection, I've been wearing it more. It's down to right about here. It smells so good. This has notes of warm bourbon, dark fruit, and vanilla liqueur. I don't really get a heavy boozy kind of fragrance. I don't like boozy scents. I really don't. I don't like sweet whiskey. That one sucks so hard to me. I just don't like it. I don't know. I think it's just too heavy on that boozy kind of note, which I guess is like exactly what it's supposed to be. I just don't like it. But this is just more sweet than it is alcoholic, and I love that. I love that. It just smells like a little fruity, but it has that super, super heavy sweetness from that vanilla. And I love it. I also think that it smells a little bit luxurious, like a little bit luxe, a little expensive. And I love how this smells. Like, it's not perfumey in any way, but it has that luxurious kind of smell to it from like the bourbon. It smells so pretty. I love this one. This is my scent of the day. So I wore today. Today I wore this with the Vanilla by Body Fantasies and the Vanilla Cashmere from EOS. So this is just amazing. I love this one. So that's why it's number 9. I'm going to keep wearing this one even in the spring. I feel like this would go really, really well in the spring. So that is number 9, Cozy Vanilla Bourbon. Number 8 is Blueberry Sugar Pancakes. I love this one. This is down to right about here, so just a little bit under halfway. This has notes of sugared blueberries, fresh pancakes, and caramel cream drizzle. I adore this fragrance. It's not a super heavy gourmand, which I really, really love. I prefer lighter gourmands just because I feel like heavier gourmands are just harder for me to wear. Sometimes they can give me headaches. It just really depends. This literally smells like a blueberry sugar pancake. It smells amazing. I get every single note. I love this one so, so much. It's light. It's not too heavy. It's perfect. Like, you can smell the blueberries. You can smell the pancakes. You can smell the caramel. It's amazing. So that's why it's ranked so, so high. This is number 8. I love it. So that's Blueberry Sugar Pancakes. Number 7 is not a surprise. This one's Dream Bright. I really, really love this fragrance so, so much. Oh, it smells so good. It smells amazing. This has notes of sapphire berries, night blooming orchid, and crystallized vanilla. This is a perfect everyday kind of perfumey fragrance. Like, just for school or for work or whatever, this is perfect for every single day. I love this one. It's very, very pretty. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet either. It's floral, but it's not overly floral. It's like a perfect combination of fruity floral sweetness. I love it. I love it so, so much. Like, this is amazing. I'm going to go ahead and read the description on this one as well, because I feel like the description describes this one really, really well. A fragrance dream come true, sparkling with facets of bright fruits and night blooming florals. I feel like this fragrance is what I think of when I think of Cinderella. I have no idea why. It's just what I think of when I think of Cinderella. Like, this, I feel like it would be her fragrance if she wore Bath and Body Works. But I love this one. So that is Dream Bright, number 7, I think. So that's Dream Bright. Number 6 is not a surprise. This one is Christmas Cookies. I adore this fragrance. This has notes of creamy cookie dough, almond biscotti, and caramel woods. This is a little bit of a heavier gourmand fragrance. So when I first got it, I didn't wear it too much. But this is actually about halfway used. This is halfway used. It's about down here, I think. I think it's down here. I love this one. I'm trying to actually save it for this coming up winter, for this coming up December. Just because I just wanted to go ahead and just spend a little more time with it. I don't know. I love this one so much. It literally smells like cookies. Like, it smells that good. It smells like cookies right out of the oven. I'm not a big fan of warm food at all. I don't like warm food. I don't like warm desserts. I don't like warm food. I just don't like it. But this smells like that, and I love how it smells. Like, it literally smells like it just came out of the oven, kind of warm. It's so good. It's very warm, wintry fragrance. I love it. So that's why it's ranked so, so high. So that is number 6, Christmas Cookies. I forgot to go over the dent for Dream Bright. I don't know why I keep forgetting. This fragrance is about right here. But keep in mind that I actually finished up a mini of this, so just keep that in mind. We are getting down to the top 5 fragrance mists. Oh my gosh. Okay, so number 5 is one that you probably know about that I love. This is 1,000 Wishes. So when I first got this, I didn't really care for it. I kind of just didn't really use it. It just sat in my collection, basically. But recently, like back in like November or December, I started loving this fragrance, and I wore it like every single time I went out, and that's why it's been used up so much. Like, this is below halfway at this point. I even have the full-size perfume now. Like, that's how much I love this. This one has notes of pink prosecco, sparkling quince, crystal peonies, gilded amber, and amaretto creme. This is like a slightly creamy, very pretty party girl, everyday kind of fragrance. Like, it just smells so good. It literally, like, all these fragrances just bring a smile to my face when I smell them, because I just love them so, so much. But yeah, it's just like an everyday kind of party girl, pretty girl kind of fragrance. It's not too bubbly because I don't like bubbles, but this does have Prosecco in it, but the Prosecco isn't super, super strong. It has like a little bit of bubbliness. And then I just like love the I love the combination of the peonies, the amber, and the cream. I just think it's so, so pretty. So that is number 5, 1,000 Wishes. Number 4 is Dark Kiss. I actually thought that this would be number 1, honestly, but it wasn't. It's not number 1. This is number 4, and I love it. So here's the dent. So I did use a little bit of it up. I love this one. It's so, so pretty. This has notes of black raspberry, burgundy rose, bergamot incense, dark vanilla bean, and plum musk. This is a really gorgeous, fruity, dark, incensey, musky fragrance. It's also very sweet and like a little bit creamy from the vanilla. Oh, it smells so good. It literally smells so good. It's not super heavy on that fruitiness. I feel like it's just very dark and deep and slightly creamy. I love this one. It's amazing. I love pairing it with Not Another Cherry by Finery. I think that one's so good together. It's really hard to describe this fragrance because it's just so complex. It definitely isn't super, super heavy on that raspberry note. But it does have a little bit of that rose, the incense, the vanilla bean, the plum musk. I feel like when you first spray it, you get a lot of that vanilla bean because that's what I get. I get a lot of the vanilla bean. And, when it dries down a little bit more musky on me with a Jesus. It does dry down a little bit more musky on me with a little bit more floral, which I really, really like. But when I first smell it, I get a lot of the vanilla bean. So that's just how I perceive it. This is a really hard fragrance to describe for me. So sorry about that. But anyways, that is number 4, Dark Kiss. Number 3 is a newer one. You guys know that I absolutely love this one. This one's Sweetheart Cherry. I have been falling in love with cherry scents all over again. I don't know why, but I am loving this gourmand cherry vibe that Bath & Body Works has been getting like recently. I love Sweetheart Cherry. I think this is so pretty. As you can see, the dent is denting. I have no idea why I use this much up so already. Like this is literally my everyday kind of fragrance, like that I wear almost every single day from now on. Like that's just how much I love it. I think it's so pretty. This has notes of wild cherry, crushed pistachio, and whipped vanilla. It's such a nice, light gourmand fragrance. I love it. When I first spray it, I get that burst of cherry, and then it dries down more pistachio, vanilla heavy. But I still get that cherry as it dries down as well. It's just like when I first spray it, like that cherry is so vibrant and so there. I love this. It smells so good. Oh my goodness. I love it. So that is number 3, Sweetheart Cherry. Number 2 is No Surprise. Number 2 is no surprise at all. This one is Sunset Glow. This is my second bottle, so just be aware of that. Like, that's why it has no dent in it, because I finished up my first bottle back in, like, November. This one has notes of fresh coconut, sparkling cherry seltzer, dreamy moonflower, and caramelized vanilla. I really, really wish that I would have got an extra bottle. Like, I wish that I would have got 3 bottles and not just 2. I love this so, so much. This, to me, is definitely an all-year-round fragrance and not just a summer fragrance. It smells so good. So when I spray this, I immediately get that caramelized vanilla and the cherry. I don't really get a cherry seltzer necessarily. I just get like a straight, almost like one of those cherries that you put in like a milkshake. What are they called? I'm not sure what they're called. I'm not sure if they're like a maraschino cherry. I have no idea. But I get that kind of cherry. And then I do get a little bit of coconut and then a tiny smidge of floral. Not a lot at all. It's just like a tiny little bit of powderiness. But I do get like a little bit of creamy coconut in the background, but I do mostly get the cherry and the vanilla. This is so, so pretty. I absolutely love this one. This is an everyday light gourmand for me. And I just love this one so, so much. That is number 2, Sunset Glow. Number 1 might be surprising for a few of you guys. I love this one, and I've been trying not to use it because I just love it so, so much. So this one is Fresh Vanilla Blossoms. Oh my gosh, I adore this one. I really do. This has notes of suede petals, soft sandalwood, and vanilla bean. When I first had this in my collection, I literally never wore it because I kind of just like ignored it and I kind of just wore other things. But now that I started wearing it more frequently, I started absolutely loving this. I love it paired with Not Another Cherry by Finery. That perfume pairs with literally everything so, so amazingly. But I love wearing it with that perfume. This literally smells so good. It smells like a marshmallow with a little bit of powdery florals and a little bit of sandalwood, like smooth sandalwood, almost like bronzy kind of sandalwood in the background. And I just love it. I love it. And the notes blend so, so well together, but I feel like it's mostly that vanilla that I love. To me, it's like, I would say 70-80% of that vanilla bean, and then like 10% sandalwood, 10% florals. There's definitely not much of the sandalwood or florals, definitely more of the vanilla bean, and I love that. It literally smells like a marshmallow with a little bit of the other stuff in it, and I love it. It smells so good. It smells so good. And this is really, really long lasting if you spray enough of it on. Y'all, I have a story about this one. Okay, I think you probably already heard it before. But basically, this was a few weeks ago when I went to go see my grandparents, and my aunt was there, and we were going to look at houses because, as you guys know, we're moving soon. And we were looking at this one house. I got into the car. We were all in the same car. I got into the car. I had this on, and I also had the matching body cream and the Not Another Cherry by Finally perfume on. I had these all on together, and my family was like, oh my god, you smell so good. What is that? And I told them what it was, and then they literally complimented me literally like an hour later about it again, because I could still smell it, because it just smelled so good. This lasted so long, probably like 3 or 4 hours, almost 5 hours maybe. Like, this was such a long-lasting fragrance mist, because I spray a lot on, honestly. And the body cream is also pretty strong as well. Like, this is my favorite ever. I love this one so much. So that is my number 1 Fresh Vanilla Blossoms. So those were all of my favorite Bath & Body Works fragrance mists, you guys. This was honestly a little harder to make than I thought it would be, because there are some in my collection which I wish I could have added into the video, but I just couldn't because I wanted to keep it down to 15. But if I could have, I probably would have done like 25 or 30 if I could have. But I love these so much. Comment down below some of your favorite Bath & Body Works mist or your favorite one. My top 3 again are Sweetheart Cherry, Sunset Glow, and Fresh Vanilla Blossoms. The video was so hard to make. It was so hard, but I love all of these. You guys have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!